Hi, my name is Varina Patel. Today I'm going to answer a question we get all the time. What do you keep in your bag? So here's my bag. This is a Loca bag from F-Stop. I love it. You can get to F-Stop's website at www.fstopgear.com. So let's check it out. The bag has storage in the front, has a couple of pockets on top. It has lots of space in the side pockets. But to me, the best feature is the rear access panel. All my photography gear is stored here. It's easily accessible. I can leave these really nicely padded waist straps hooked up around my waist, spin the bag around, lay it down, and open it up in front of me. So I can have access to all my gear very easily, and I never have to put the bag down, which is great. We spend a lot of time on beaches, in the mud, or in a swamp, and that means my bag stays a lot cleaner, in much better shape. So let's see what's in here. First of all, in the front panel, I have my rain jacket. Fits really nicely in there, and it's ready when I need it. When it's raining, there's also an easily accessible waterproof cover. It doesn't come with the bag, you purchase it separately, but I use that all the time, and it just covers up the top of my bag, which is great. Then I have water bottle in case I'm thirsty. And on this side of the bag I have my jacket. This is the jacket I would normally be wearing, but if I get hot I can easily hook it up there. And that's all set. Now in the top pocket I have lots of little things. Lens cloth. I have a lot of lens cloths. Sunscreen. First aid kit, just a little one. We have a bigger one in the car. Keep my wires here for my iPhone so I can plug it in the car or to the wall. Tape, you never know when you might need it. This is actually medical tape. It's great for all kinds of things. A knife and a multi-tool. These I leave in the bag all the time unless I'm getting on a plane, in which case they need to come out of there. I also have a small compass in there just in case we get lost. And they have a great little key hook in here, so if I need to I can put my keys in there and then I don't have to carry them on my person. The main compartment on top is a little larger. So here I have hat, gloves. These gloves have mitten flaps so that I can use my fingers to manipulate the camera controls. It's really important to me. But if it's really cold, I also have a pair of liners, and I'll use those underneath these gloves so that my fingers are still covered even when the mitten flap is open. And then I have my really warm down jacket. That is great for really cold weather. I have a clamp, just in case I'm shooting flowers or some other small subject. Charger for my computer. And the computer itself, you can see that fits really nicely in there. Okay, so what else is in here? That is the main compartment. Now you can see if you look in the top, I have lots of space in here. I'm using the large ICU in this case, and it gives me lots of room on top and still leaves me plenty of room for my camera gear. There's also a smaller pocket in here, and I can keep my wallet, my keys, my gum, a couple of rubber bands in case my hair is in my face, and sometimes I put my travel documents in there as well. Okay, so let's look at the main compartment. This is where all the good stuff is kept. I should mention there's another small pocket here on the padded waist belt. Inside there are some pockets here. In this pocket I keep the little rain cover that I put on my camera when it's raining hard and I'm shooting in the rain. It's a useful little thing. Then I have some papers that I give to students when I'm teaching, and these little pockets up here I keep my tiny tools. Some people keep memory cards, but I keep a tiny little screwdriver and an Allen wrench. Put those back in there because if I don't, they're likely to get lost. Okay. Now the main compartment, the camera, star of the show. It's the camera, it's got a lens on it. I also have my memory cards. I keep those in the little pouches on my shoulder strap. Then I have a 180mm macro lens. I have 2 more lenses. So right now I have 4 lenses in this bag altogether. Lots of space for lenses in it. I also have my filter system. I have a filter with its adapter so that it can fit on my lenses. And I have my filters in a small pouch. These are graduated neutral density filters and neutral density filters. I have 4 of those that I carry with me regularly. And they all fit neatly in my little pouch there. I also have a circular polarizer that I carry with me, and a step-up ring for the circular polarizer so that it can fit on some of my other lenses. All right. I have a light, a headlamp that I use anytime I'm walking back after dark, after I've photographed a sunset. I'll use that quite a lot. Couple of batteries hiding down here. Always have extra batteries with me, and of course there's one in the camera as well. Lens cloth number 3. I have an extender so that I can shoot a little longer if I want to. Another lens cloth. And I have remote release. I use this all the time, especially when I'm shooting, when I'm bracketing, so that I can blend later in Photoshop. That's a great tool. I have a little lens pen. I don't use this all that often, but just to get a little dust off my lens, it's really useful. Oh, and not 1, but 2 more lens cloths. Like I said, I really like clean lenses. Okay, so that's everything in my bag, and if I pull it up for you, you can see what this looks like. I have it all divided up. I can put more dividers in here, but this works for me right now, so I like it how it is. This entire unit comes out, and it has a cover on it so that I can actually close it up. Now this has only happened once, but there was one occasion where I was on a very small plane. The bag didn't fit in the overhead bin, so I was able to take the ICU, the internal camera unit, out, zip it up, and put it under my seat, and I let them check the rest of the bag. So that worked out really well for me. This is a great camera system, and it gives you a little peace of mind just to know that you never have to check that bag. Now, I have one other bag that I use regularly. This is another Loca bag. This is from their Miller series. I love this one. It's much smaller. It's obviously a little less rugged, but it can handle a lot. It's got really solid zippers. You know, I'm really happy with it. So I use this when I'm shooting something just for the day. I might go shoot a soccer game. I visited the aquarium last week. I photographed there with this, and I use it to photograph the kids when they're on stage or something like that. So this is great to have along. I don't want to carry something so bulky, so big as my Loca, so I use this little Miller bag. In here, right now it's empty, but usually what I do is I just take the supplies that I need. Now there's plenty of space in here. I can fit 3 lenses very easily, plus the camera. Most of the time I don't need that many. I'll bring along a 135mm so I can get some shots from far away, maybe a wide angle lens, and the camera. There's still room in there for another lens, maybe a flash unit, and I'll put those in, take a couple of batteries, Pop one of those in. I already have one in the camera bag, of course. And then what's really nice is that this pocket up front gives me space to put an iPad or another tablet device in there. It fits perfectly. Mine is actually away for service right now, but I put it in there, and then I have that, and I use that all the time. Also has a front pocket, and in there I'll put my keys, my wallet, maybe some extra batteries, whatever it is I need. And it has some side pockets too, one on each side. So this is a great bag. A little bit more day use stuff as opposed to the Loco, which is great for long distance trips. In fact, I took the Loco with me all the way to Iceland, and it was a perfect bag for an 8-day trip there. So that's it. You can see I can fit quite a lot in my bags, and now I have to go pack this all back up. All right, you can link to our ebook collection and our blog at www.photographybyvarina.com. Have a great day.